कटाक्ष किरणाचांत नमन्मोहाब्धये नमः। अनंतानंद कृष्णाय जगन्मंगलमूर्तये अहमस्मि सदा भामि कदाचिन्नाहमप्रियः ब्रह्मैवाहमतः सिद्धं सच्चिदानन्दलक्षणम्। We have to spend a lot of time with this verse, and we have enough time. Sada aham asmi, sada aham bhami, kadachite aham na priyaha. Therefore, ataha aham brahmaiva. Therefore, I am Brahman, whose swarupa, which is defined as Satchit Ananda. Sada aham asmi, always I am. Sada aham bhami, always I shine. Kadachin naham apriyaha, I never become an object of displeasure. Therefore, I am Brahman, which is defined as Satchit Ananda. So we have to find out this verse, the meaning of this verse. Leave this verse alone now. The uniqueness of yourself is evident from the fact that you are the only one of whom you can refer by the word I. You cannot refer by the word I any other object. There are a lot of things in the world, some known, many unknown. Even among the known objects, there are things which I don't know. Like even a flower, a known object, it has areas which I don't know. Thus, there are a lot of things known and unknown. Either known, I can refer, a known object I can refer by the word I. An unknown object I cannot, of course, refer by the word I. I can refer by the word I only myself. This is a unique position you have. Now, we can therefore divide the things that exist into two groups for the time being, bring them under two groups. One is what you come to know by a means of knowledge. That the Swami is sitting here is because you see the Swami. That the Swami is talking because you hear him talking. That the Swami has both his hands because you see. He has all the fingers in his left hand again because you see. Look, that the Swami exists, that he has both the hands, that his hand has left hand and right hand, both of them have the fingers, he has 10 fingers. And in his right hand he has a flower. All this as existent things you come to know by a certain means of knowledge. You can extend this further. If you say that there are galaxies by a means of knowledge, you see the existence, you come to arrive at the existence of the galaxies because you have a valid means of knowledge. That there are black holes, quasars, etc., because you come to know that they exist by a means of knowledge. Again, so it may be true or may not be true, but then whatever that you think that exists is by a means of knowledge. The sun, moon, etc., other planets by a means of knowledge. A nucleus and particles, cells and DNAs, informations, etc., all this because you have means of knowledge. Okay? All this by a means of knowledge. Suppose you say there is heaven, again it is by a means of knowledge. You believe indirectly, you come to accept the existence of heaven, which is more a belief, on the basis of a certain means of knowledge. You give a certain status, a means of knowledge status, for a book, for a script, what do you call it? You call it scripture, and it says that there is heaven. You accept it in good faith, yes, there is heaven, by a means of knowledge. That there is a rebirth, etc., again by another means of knowledge, it is accepted in good faith. Punarjanma. Then again, so that there are results such as, besides the known results for an action, a known result is, so a drishtapalam, a result that you see as a result of an action, means as a result of an action, when here itself, you see it here itself. That you help somebody, that somebody is pleased, and you are pleased, that you are in a position to give, and all that it pleases you, the other person is pleased, there is a drishta result, there is an immediate result of a satisfaction on your part. So a grateful heart on the other fellow's part, and his problem being solved, all these are immediate results, drishta palam. seen result here itself. So such an action, a benevolent action, produces another result, they say, which is called punya in Sanskrit. The result of a noble action, a benevolent, charitable action, produces a result called punya. How do you know? By sheer faith, through a means of knowledge, accepting a scripture, the Vedas, as a means of knowledge, you say that there is such a result. Similarly, sin, a wrong action, is a wrong action, it is easy to discover. That the wrong action, we will see how easy to discover and all that later. So that a wrong action, which we can figure out without any education, that this is a wrong action, that it produces an immediate result here, sorrow to somebody, sometimes sorrow to you also, conflict definitely, and sorrow too, pain, etc., jail, etc. Thus, there can be, so a result, there is a result for a wrong action. And it is told that there is another result which is not seen by you, which is invisible, which is adrishtam, and that is called papa. This is again, you come to believe that it exists by another means of knowledge, which is again scripture. Same means of knowledge, scripture. So, whether you believe that it exists or you are certain that it exists, for all types of existence, so you come to know that they exist, well, you require to know, you require a means of knowledge. We call it as any such thing as pramana siddham, that which comes to be known as an existent thing through a means of knowledge. Pramanam means a means of knowledge. Now, if I ask you, if this is all true, that if I ask you, do you have a physical body or you don't have? You have to say, yes, I have a body. Then that it is a healthy body, that it is a young body, that it is an old body, that it is not healthy body, it's a painful one, it's a black one, it's a white one, it's male, it's female. Again, it is by a means of knowledge. That I have my senses together, that all of them function well by a means of knowledge. That I see, that my eyes don't see as well, again by a certain means of knowledge. We will see what is that means of knowledge later. Because their conditions are known to me. That the eyes see, they don't see. That the ears hear, they don't hear. All these again are by means of knowledge. That in your mind, this is the thought obtaining now, again by a certain form of perception. You see what's happening in your mind, you see. Whether it is a condition of emotion or it is a simple cognition of an object, well, you see what occurs in your mind. Again, you have this knowledge or you have these memories. These are my memories. So can you narrate your experiences? Suppose I ask you, in the moon, please recollect your experiences in the moon. You cannot. Why? Because you didn't collect those experiences. You recollect experiences only you had gone through. Therefore, you cannot recollect your experiences in the moon. Why? Because you have never been to moon. You can perhaps recollect and recollect perhaps the narrations, the descriptions given by those fellows who went to moon and came back. All that you can, your personal recollection is not possible for, you didn't collect those experiences in the first place. And so, all these that you collected them, these experiences I collected, and they are all there as memories. That you had gone through these experiences, I didn't go to moon, I have no memory, that I have memory, is again because this memory exists because you have a means of knowing it. Now the memory exists, thus a particular condition of mind exists, that the senses exist in this condition, that the physical body exists in this condition, enjoying these attributes, that the world exists as I know it. Well, all these come to be known to you as existent things because you have a means of knowledge. Means of knowledge, again further things that, as I told you, lot of things, abstract things, purely based upon reasoning and from certain data,